Hello friends, this is Anchal and today we are going to study about special categories of verb. So as we have already discussed special categories of verb in the earlier videos, one was discussed that was infinitive. अभी जो आएगा हमारे पास दो parts और है, that is participle and gerund. So I already told you we have participle and gerund. What are these? When we refer to participle, जब हम पहली बात करेंगे participle की, तो participle होता क्या है? What is it? Whenever we use ing form of verb or verb's third form as an adjective. This means it's a verb. ये है verb ही, लेकिन जब भी verb की ing form और verb की third form that is used with has, have or had जो उनके साथ use होती है, जब भी इन verbs को आप क्या करेंगे? You'll use them as an adjective. In that case, it will be called a participle. For example, if I say the singing bird was the center of attraction in the party, right? So when I say the singing bird was the center of attraction in the party, what are we talking about? We are talking about bird. So bird क्या है? Bird is the noun, right? And what kind of bird was it? किस तरह की bird थी? Bird was singing. So singing is what? It's an adjective used in the form of ing form, and this is what we call our participle, right? Next is the injured man was taken to the hospital. Now, if you read this sentence, अगर आप इस sentence को read करेंगे तो आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हो we are talking about the man. हम लोग किसके बारे में बात करें? Man के बारे में बात करें तो man is again a noun, right? और man कैसा है? Man is injured. Now here you can see we have verb's third form, but it is not verb. It is an adjective which is used to qualify man. Now this is what we call participle. यही है जो हम participle कहते हैं जब भी ing form या verb की third form किसी भी noun या pronoun को qualify करने के लिए use करी जाएगी, तब हम बोलेंगे क्या कि these are participles. Now if you can see we have one small difference that this is in ing form and this is in ed form, that is verb's third form, right? आप छोटा सा difference देख सकते हो कि पहला वाला ing form में है, दूसरा वाला ed form में है. So according to this, we have two participles. Whenever it is written in ing form, this is present participle. जब ये ing form में लिखा जाएगा तो ये कहलाएगा present participle. And obviously, जब कोई चीज verb के third form में होगी तो वो कहलाएगी क्या? Past participle, right? So we have two kinds of participle. The first thing is, what is participle? Participle is ing and verb's third form used as an adjective, right? दूसरी चीज, we have two participles. First is present participle and the second is past participle. When I say present participle, it means that you are writing a verb in ing form, but that plays a role of an adjective. जब हम कहते हैं present participle तो हम use कर रहे हैं ing form of verb को, लेकिन ये use कैसे हो रहा है? एक adjective के form में, right? So ये क्या है? Present participle. When I say past participle, it means that verb's third form is used as an adjective. किसी noun या pronoun को qualify करने के लिए अगर verb का third form use किया जाएगा तो यही कहलाएगा past participle. Now the question arises, where to use them? Where is present participle used? Where is past participle used? So let's see that. Now we have come to the part where we need to decide where to use present participle and where to use past participle. The first thing is present participle को हमें use कहाँ करना है, ठीक है? So there are certain verbs which only and only follow what? Present participle. अब कुछ verbs होते हैं जो present participle को follow कराते हैं. And what are these verbs? ये verbs कौन से हैं? The first category is verbs of sensation. वो verbs जो verbs of sensation होते हैं. Now see, this is not a rocket science. Sensation वाले verbs कोई rocket science नहीं है. जितने भी आपके 5 sense organs हैं, आप उनसे जो भी काम करते हो वो सारे verbs of sensation में आते हैं. For example, you can easily write what? कान से क्या करते हो? You listen, right? So listen. Hear is what? कान से आप करते हैं first organ. Next, eye. What do you do with that? See, look, right? Third, skin. What do you do that? Feel or touch. Next, tongue. What do you do with that? Taste. And with your nose, you smell. Now let me tell you one thing, these verbs will never be used in ing forms. ये सारे verbs जो है ये ing form में use नहीं होंगे. If you say it is smelling good, that is incorrect. It says it smells good. अगर आप बोलते हो it is tasting good, again this is incorrect. क्या बोलना है? It tastes good. तो verbs of sensation कभी भी ing form में use नहीं होते. इनके बाद आने वाला verb will be in present participle, that is in ing form. ठीक है, ये तो था आपका verbs of sensation का part. Now you have certain more verbs, that is, for example, we have observe, we have catch, we have perceive, we have leave, right? So इन verbs के साथ आप क्या use करेंगे? इन verbs के बाद, ये verbs ing में नहीं use होंगे, इन verbs के बाद आप present participle का use करोगे, ठीक है? For example, they caught the boys eat on the bed. Do you find this sentence correct? They caught the boys eat on the bed. As I told you, whenever we have a form of verb that is catch, अगर हमारे पास कैच शब्द से रिलेटेड कोई भी फॉर्म आता है, चाहे वो कॉट हो चाहे वो कॉटिंग हो, ठीक है, इसके बाद आपको क्या यूज करना है? द वर्ब फॉलोड शुड बी इन प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल. इसके बाद का जो वर्ब है वो आईएनजी फॉर्म में होना चाहिए, प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल में होना चाहिए. हेंस वी विल नॉट राइट ईट, रादर वी विल राइट eating, and the correct sentence will be they caught the boys eating on the bed. Or you can say the principal heard the students shout. So again this sentence is incorrect. Why? It has a part of hear which is a verb of sensation. अगर हम बात करें hear की, तो hear भी क्या है? Verb of sensation है. इस वजह से heard के बाद का जो verb होगा, it is not necessary verb just बाद में आए, हो सकता है वो subject के बाद में आए. That also follows ing form of verb, that is instead of shout we will write shouting. So this is where we use present participle. Now let's go to the past participle part. Now let's move on to the past participle. And where is it used? As we use present participle with some verbs, similarly we use past participle with some verbs. So let's have a look where to use past participle. अब देखते हैं कहाँ पर हमारा past participle use होगा, कौन से verbs के बाद. There are very limited words that follow past participle, and what are these? We have make, we have wish, want, get, has, have and had. Now see, you are aware of this thing, right? आप सभी को पता है has, have, had के बाद तो verb की third form ही लगती है, right? And that is what past participle is all about. When you use ed, or we can also call it verb's third form after these words. For example, we have I got an alcohol addict friend. So if you write this sentence is incorrect. Why is it incorrect? ऐसा क्यों है? क्योंकि I told you we have the verb get. हमारे पास get का form दिया हुआ है, that is got, right? So now as we have the verb got, it should be followed by past participle, and here we have addict, which is incorrect. So what we need to write is, instead of addict we will write addicted. That is past participle, right? So I got an alcohol addicted friend. How was my friend? That was addicted. Right? So here is where we use past participle. Let's have one more sentence. It says, I was in huge mess. He made it all sort for me. Now it says, मैं बहुत ज़्यादा problem में थी लेकिन उसने सारी problems का solution निकाला. So you have the word made here, which is a form of make, right? Made word जो दिया है वो make का ही एक form है, and this should be followed by past participle, but we have placed sort, which is incorrect. So we will place sorted and not sort. So the correct sentence is, I was in huge mess, he made it all sorted for me. So if you have any of these words mentioned in a sentence, this should be followed by verb's third form, that is, in some cases it is ed, and in some cases it's en as well. Why? For example, as you saw here, it's addicted. As you saw here, it's sorted. But when I write take, verb's third form of take is taken, right? So it can be ed or it can be en. So both are correct. It should be verb's third form only, right? Now let's move on to gerund. Now the next part is gerund. See, I've seen some people calling it gerund. So that is incorrect. It's gerund, right? So what is it? Again, this is ing form of verb. फिर से हम लेके आते हैं ing form of verb पे. ing form of verb, but this is not an adjective. This is not verb. What is it? ing used as a subject. जब भी ing फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब एक सब्जेक्ट की तरह यूज किया जाएगा और इट कैन बी एन ऑब्जेक्ट इज वेल. एक ऑब्जेक्ट की तरह यूज किया जाएगा, बट सब्जेक्ट और ऑब्जेक्ट कौन हो सकता है? ऑब्वियसली इट कैन बी अ नाउन और प्रोनाउन. प्रोनाउन तो वो बनेगा नहीं ऑब्वियसली कि सब्जेक्ट और ऑब्जेक्ट, दैट विल बी a noun. So whenever ing form of verb is used as a noun, as a subject or an object, then you use it as a gerund. For example, I say I love swimming. If I say I love swimming, so what does this mean? Does it say swimming exercise है? क्या इसका मतलब है कि वो स्विम कर रहा है? नहीं, वो स्विम कर नहीं रहा है. वो क्या कह रहा है? उसको पसंद क्या चीज है? What does he like? What does he love? He loves swimming. So here it's the activity's name, right? ये activity का एक नाम है. Similarly, if I write smoking is injurious to health. Although you don't agree with this, but smoking is injurious to health. तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? Smoking injurious है आपके हेल्थ के लिए. So does this sentence ask you to smoke? क्या ये सेंटेंस बोल रहा है कि वो कोई स्मोक कर रहा था, या फिर ये सेंटेंस बोलता है कि कोई सब्जेक्ट स्मोक करे? नहीं. यहां पर भी स्मोकिंग इज द नेम ऑफ एन एक्टिविटी एंड देयरफॉर इट्स अ gerund and not a verb. If I say she is fond of dancing, वो डांसिंग की शौकीन है. सो अगेन हियर डांसिंग डज नॉट मीन कि यहाँ पर ये डांस कर रही है. यहाँ पर डांसिंग का मतलब क्या हुआ? दैट इट इज ing फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब एंड दिस इज अगेन अ नेम ऑफ एन एक्टिविटी. So as you can see, gerunds are always noun and that is why they are used in ing form as a noun. Now let's move on and see where are gerunds used. Now as we saw, there are certain verbs which follow present participle and there are certain verbs which follow past participle. Similarly, we have certain verbs that follow gerunds, right? So what are these verbs? Which verb follows gerund? कौन सा ऐसा verb है जो gerund follow कराता है? So we have a long list for this. The first is avoid, detest, dislike, love, hate, keep, help, prevent, risk, stop, urge, understand, try, tolerate. These are the verbs that follow what? That follow gerund. And encourage is also there. Encourage. So these are the verbs that follow gerunds. Now there are certain phrases as well. There are certain phrases that follow what? That follow special category of verb and that is gerund. So what are these phrases? कौन से phrases हैं ये जो gerund को follow करते हैं? It is look forward to, prone to, accustomed to. If you remember the part of infinitive, अगर आपको infinitive का part याद हो तो हमने to के बाद generally verb के first form को use होते हुए देखा है, right? But these are the phrases जहाँ पर to last में है लेकिन last के में to के बाद हम किसको use करेंगे? We will use what? We will use gerund, that is ing form. Next is used to, objected to. So these are certain phrases where we use what? Where we use ing form after to. To के बाद भी हम ing form का use करें, verb की first form को use नहीं करें. For example, if I say she kept to interrupt me. So is this correct? She kept to interrupt me. This is incorrect. Why? When we have kept, as we see here, when we have kept or keep, then we use not to interrupt, बल्कि क्या use करेंगे हम? Interrupting. That is ing form of verb. हम क्या use करेंगे? We'll use interrupting and not interrupt. Right? So the correct sentence is she kept interrupting me or she kept interrupting us. जो भी आपको लगाना हो, लेकिन उसके बाद का verb क्या होगा? ing form में होना चाहिए. Similarly, you can use I am looking forward to meet you. Now this is what we use generally, right? यही है जो हम use करते हैं. I am looking forward to meet you. But my dear friends, whenever we have this phrase looking forward to, it should be followed by ing and not meet. हम क्या बोलेंगे? I am looking forward to meeting you is correct. ठीक है, बहुत सारी गलतियां हैं जो हम स्पोकन इंग्लिश में करते हैं, जैसे वी यूज पासिंग मार्क्स, बट इट्स नॉट पासिंग मार्क्स, इट्स पास मार्क्स. व्हेन वी से ड्रेसिंग सेंस, इट्स नॉट ड्रेसिंग सेंस, रादर इट्स ड्रेस सेंस. सो व्हेनेवर you use these words, it should be used properly. So here are the verbs which follow gerund, and if you have any of these verbs or any of these phrases used in a sentence, then you will use gerund, that is ing form of verb after this. For example, we can also say he is prone to smoking. He is prone to drinking. He is accustomed to swimming. He is accustomed to smoking. So whenever you have these phrases, follow them by ing form of verb, that is gerund. So here we end this video. I hope now you are clear with your special categories of verb. अब आपको special category of verb में कोई problem नहीं आएगी. आपने infinitive देख लिया. आज आपका participle and gerund will be clear. All the best. Keep practicing.